Return starts inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, to have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's going to try to return the punt. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play looking to throw it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad.
Touchdown, Washington. They connect for 6. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Huskies looking to keep this drive moving. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. They're very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's West. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pass rush gets home.
A loss of 11 on the play. Now, a fourth down.
No punt. Offense still on the field. Going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, by the receiver. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Crucial third down play after that completion. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tip.
And they heave it deep downfield. And he makes the grab inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage seat brings down the returner. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Huskies will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Signs a quick throw. Looks like LSU has the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. It's West. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Passes the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense now operating in empty. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get it down, but not before it gets to the +38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Three receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on second and inches. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Huskies will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the running back's got it again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass rush closing in. And completed as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And it's caught. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Looks like LSU has the first down. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's West. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
How about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching the lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Huskies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time it was 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
With this big a 4th quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he threw it, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fielded in the end zone. It's West. And he stopped at the 18, returning trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Huskies. That defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
37.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Working clock with the ground game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
37.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. The pass is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one.